research and trade, it also includes over 70% of the funding in that bill goes towards food stamps. Can you please tell us why you voted no and what changes you would like to see in order for the bill to get your approval? And for Ms. Healy-Abrams, what's your position on the proposed farm bill, and if you have specific ideas as to what would improve the bill to move it closer to passage?
First of all, it's 80% of the bills, food stamps now. Food stamps in the last 10 years have increased 268%. We've got a huge increase in food stamps. I said recipients from 32 million to 47 million. It's an important safety net program, but that just is a barometer that illustrates the trouble this economy's in. The reason I voted against it in committee was the bill is going the wrong way on the what we call Title I, the farm support part. I don't have any problem with the other titles of conservation part and making the food stamps a more efficient program. But what it did, the farm bill is not traditionally a partisan issue. It's more of a geography issue, Midwest versus the South. And going back, they set target prices. I know this is going to go down the weeds a little bit, but they set them pretty high. They set them extremely high for rice and peanuts. According to Ohio State University, University of Illinois, they actually set them higher than the cost of production. So that means taxpayers are going to be funding direct payments. We're doing away with direct payments. They're just calling something else. It's calling it to the target price program, holding up the price. Now, I believe Farm Bill, we need to have a safety net program to protect farmers in rural America, and that safety net program should be crop insurance. When farmers buy into it, we don't have to have ad hoc emergency programs, special funding, and it makes it work right. And you saw the drop this year. The crop insurance program is working. Grain farmers aren't going under. They're doing well. Now, the problem with going the target price policy they did, especially the 7 too high, what you're doing, I don't believe it's the role of government to artificially protect prices of commodities, in this case, basically corn, soybeans, wheat, rice, peanuts, and cotton, for multiple years. Because if we have 2 good crops coming up after this drought, we'll be back to those target prices, and then we'll have, as is, the cost of taxpayers. And there's a study done by the American Enterprise Institute that said that the House bill that I voted against in committee, if it would take effect and we go back to normal historical crop prices, it'll be an $18 billion annual cost to taxpayers. That's out of the question. Free market should be dictating what farmers are doing.
Well, the farm bill is one of those pieces of legislation that obviously was passed in the Senate in a bipartisan way. And then it got to the House and it died. And it expires September 30th. So there again, we have some uncertainty in the marketplace as to what's going on. The last time we had a discussion about this, Congressman Gill said, well, it doesn't matter because of the farm season, we'll make up for it. But, I think that we need to make sure that we're working on this. When it expires, I don't know why we have to wait till always the last minute. I would have to do a lot of research on farming. I don't have any expertise in farming, but I would absolutely be working with the members of Congress that would help me with this particular issue, because it is, one of the largest pieces of industry or employment in our great state of Ohio.